Have you ever wondered why people click and subscribe to YouTube channels? In this video, we're going to get into the psychology behind a successful YouTube channel. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Jordan E, and here I talk about online business and helping people start their online business to ultimately bring in more income into their household for themselves and their family, and also to help them achieve more time and financial freedom. So subscribe if that resonates with you. I have a new goal where I'm trying to reach 10K subscribers, and let's see if we can do this by the end of the year. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and let's just get into this video. So this video, we're talking about the psychology of having a successful channel. So a little background on me: I started my YouTube channel in July 23 was when I posted my first video, but I actually had started my channel the year prior. I just didn't upload anything. So July of 2023 is when I actively started posting, and it took me close to a year to get to my 1,000 subscribers. And then a couple months later, I was able to apply for the YouTube partnership program that I was accepted into. So I had a big, as far as getting started with YouTube, since I started my channel more recently, and YouTube has been around now for like 20 years. So there were a lot of people just kind of like, well, it's probably going to be hard to grow a channel. YouTube is oversaturated, and all of these things that would just make you not want to start a channel. So I'm here to let that person who is thinking about starting and just wants more accurate, up-to-date information from someone who has gone on this journey more recently, that yes, it is possible. You can meet these milestones with your content and, be accepted into YouTube's partner program as long as you're following their guidelines and all of that stuff. You can. So I'm not someone who has any formal experience with media. I just have always been into online business. I had some drop shipping stores in the past and did things more branded and behind the scenes where my face wasn't on the forefront. So that was a challenge with my channel, to bring you all on this journey of essentially building my personal brand, but then also offering and showcasing the things and my skill sets and abilities that I have. So the psychology of a successful YouTube channel, I find, is number one is your community. You have to find your community of people who are looking for the content that you make and the value that you provide. So for me, I want to encourage people who want to start their online business or create additional income from their cell phone or their computer, and let them know that this online space is real and they can do things to earn money online. So when I build up my community, I also am building a deeper connection because I'm sharing my experience, and my ideal person gets to go on the journey with me and see my growth and progression. So if you dare, you can go back to the older videos. I made a lot of progress, but that's what it's all about. So that's one thing. Are you catering to your community, and are you creating content that's going to resonate with them, that's going to, in my case, inspire or motivate or just encourage them to take that first step on something that may seem scary, or it may seem out of reach, or perhaps they're the first person that pursues or tries this venture? Those are the things that my community can resonate on, and we can come together and support each other and encourage each other to push forward and achieve things that we haven't necessarily been seen be done before within our immediate circle or our immediate space. You want to create a sense of involving. So for me, I know that if you are searching for ways to have a successful YouTube channel, start up your online business, that you may be a trailblazer and you might not have anyone else around you that's trying to pursue what you're doing. So therefore, this space is meant to encourage, and sometimes we have conversations where we just have to say, let's be honest, a lot of people want you to do good, but they don't want you doing better than them. A lot of people will put their projections on you as far as maybe what their abilities are or what they're able to do, and they'll try to put that on you, and then that can cause you to get off focus, to be distracted, to be delayed. So I also talk about things like that because that's the other side of going after your dreams or creating a new blueprint to how you want to move in life. So once you find your audience and you can create content that resonates with them, that's going to give you the environment where people are going to want to subscribe to your channel. Actively engaging with your viewers by responding to comments and creating posts that just foster a sense of community and interaction is another great way to build up your subscribers, because people want to know that you're actually active on your channel, that you are responsive to comments, and if they take the time to leave you a comment, they would like to be acknowledged. So those are things definitely when you're a smaller or a newer channel that are very important. When people do take the time to leave you a comment, to reply back and start building up that relationship with your community, and then that will attract more like-minded people to your channel as well. Now let's talk about some more obvious things as far as subscribers and getting attention. So the first thing that people see is your thumbnail to your video and the title of the video. And those are the two most important things, because if the person doesn't click on your thumbnail to actually watch your content and see what you're talking about, then you could have a great video that you made, but if the person doesn't click on it, then they'll never get to experience how great your video was. So I definitely recommend that you take the time to focus on your thumbnails and focus on your titles, just so it aligns and resonates with your ideal audience, and that's going to get you in front of more people, which will then lead to more opportunity for people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. The next thing I would like to mention is consistency. And consistency is layered, so that could be how frequently you post, that could be the type of content you create, that could be how you show up for your audience as you're creating this content. All of those things have to deal with consistency. So one person where inconsistent could be you do a whole bunch of different topics that don't really relate, and then it's hard to build up an audience based off of that, versus if you maybe have content pillars or different baskets of things that are similar to each other, where things can like relate and cross-relate. So for instance, with my channel, my pillars are like starting your online business. I show people how to build their email list, set up email automation for their business, as well as sharing YouTube growth tips and my journey to my monetization with YouTube, things like that, which is a form of digital marketing, creating content that attracts my ideal person to then come into my email list, which then I'm able to follow up with them. So all of these things have to do with each other, because if someone is looking for a way to promote their business, then I can explain and show them how they can leverage YouTube to essentially get in front of hundreds, thousands, potentially millions of people by creating organic video content like this. Or if the person is at the next stage where they're trying to literally set up their online business and they have a digital product that they want to be able to deliver automatically, and they want to set up sales systems and payment processing and all of those things. I have videos on things like that to assist with that. So regardless, if you have a business, you're going to have to market the business to attract people into the business. Or if you need help with more on the technical setup side, I have tutorials and videos like that. So my content pillars and the categories are similar, because someone who might have their ebook all set up, they might have their website, and now they're trying to figure out, well, how do I build up an email list where I can follow up with people that are interested in my ebook, and I can continue to, have that relationship and build that connection and continue to give them value. So I would say with consistency, think of different categories that might be broader, that still are relevant to your topic, but maybe a little bit broader, where it's some intersection going on for you to bring in a wider audience. Because someone might be at one step and then they come across your channel and they see that you do A, B, and C, and they can see how you can be there to progress and help them through their journey. Versus one day you're talking about murder mysteries, then the next day you're talking about how you want to create beaded necklaces, and then the next day it's a video of you going to the beach and collecting seashells, and then it's another day that where the subjects are just too far off, where one, YouTube doesn't know who to serve your content to, and it'll confuse the algorithm, versus somebody that's more aligned, like where this is how you paint a bedroom, and then another video might be, how you add custom molding frame to the wall, and then another video might be how to remove the paint off of your wall, where it's more so connected, where you're able to hit that person at different angles. But you know what I'm saying. Just make it relevant where everything can just flow and resonate together is going to help you to attract more people. And then the likelihood of them subscribing, because they see like, oh, this is what this person does. This is what this person talks about. Oh, this person has answered a lot of the questions that I have. That's how you're going to be able to gain more subscribers to your YouTube channel. The first 10 seconds of the video is also very crucial, because you want to have a strong opening that's going to immediately capture your audience. And you can use a little clickbait as long as it's ethical, but it's ultimately going to draw in that person's attention. And then that way the person knows if this video is for them right from the beginning, which will keep them engaged and watching the video for a longer period of time. And if you have someone's attention for longer periods of time, then they're more likely to subscribe to your channel, because you're literally delivering on what they click on the video for. So if you're building up that trust, then the likelihood of someone subscribing to your channel is going to be higher than you having a clickbait title, and then when someone actually does click on your video, you're not even talking about anything that has to do with the title. That is going to repel people away, where they do not want to subscribe because you just clickbait them, said one thing, and then your video is completely different. So don't do that if you want people to subscribe to your channel. It's best to create intriguing content, intriguing thumbnails and titles, but then most importantly, delivering on that and confirming that once the person clicks on the video that they are going to get what you talked about in the title, or what the title states. That's what they're going to get in the video. Also, I want you to value patience when it comes to just understanding that your YouTube channel growth is a marathon. So it's not going to happen in one sprint at one time, and it's better to be focused on consistent effort over in time, improving, and ultimately connecting with your audience and your community, because it's a real person that took their time to watch your video. And if they decided to engage with your content, then that's just another green flag that they are interested in your content and they want to engage with you. So as long as you are showing up, getting better, and staying consistent with the type of content in your subjects, then you will be able to get people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. And also, I would say this as a small content creator, when I had my goal of getting my first 1,000 subscribers, I was actively asking and just putting it out there, because my whole thing is, if you ask, it doesn't hurt to ask for someone to subscribe, because sometimes we get busy, we're not thinking about it, and every subscriber counts, especially when you're trying to meet that milestone for you to be able to get into the partner program. So when people are like, oh, you don't have to say subscribe, people will just subscribe, that's fine. But you can also put your intention out there, because there are other people who do want to support, and if they know that subscribing to your channel is going to help you, they will actually do it. And then the people who weren't going to subscribe to your channel, they probably weren't going to do it anyways. And that's fine, because them watching you is still helping towards your watch time. So I don't think it's a right or wrong way if somebody doesn't want to say subscribe to my channel because maybe they feel cringy about asking, and then you have someone that does say subscribe. I don't think it's anything wrong either way. I know for me personally, when that was my main goal of getting to that first milestone, I did prioritize it, and I did say it, and I made it known that that's what I was trying to do. And if it worked or didn't work, who knows? But I'm beyond that 1,000 subscriber mark, so I don't feel like it hurt me, if that makes sense. So I hope that this video was helpful. If you have any questions, or you just want to talk about your experience with growing your YouTube channel or getting subscribers, then please let us know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Be blessed and have a great day.